Following the launch of the Ioniq 5 and 6, Hyundai is in the closing stages of the development of the Ioniq 7, its future flagship SUV that is designed for American families. In this video, we'll look at what Hyundai's next-gen electric SUV will bring to the US market. Before we go into the details, be sure to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications to get all our updates on future electric vehicles. Going by spy shots, the Ioniq 7 blends traditional SUV styling with modern crossover characteristics. The vehicle sits closer to the ground than traditional SUVs and features a sloping roofline and a slightly hunched rear. It will retain key design elements from the 7 concept, including the continuous daytime running lights, squared wheel arches, steeply raked A-pillars, integrated roof rails, and large windshield glass. Recent spy pictures have shown Ioniq 7 prototypes with 19-inch wheels wrapped in Kumho tires, as well as 21-inch wheels wrapped in Michelin Premessi Tour tires. Moving to the back, the rear end is also a close adaptation of the 7 concept, featuring an arch-like structure around the roof and pillars, sporting LEDs in select portions. Interestingly, the tailgate and pillars angle backwards, which should create a unique design and open up cargo space. Getting to the interior, Hyundai's 3-row electric SUV will feature typical Ioniq series features, including plenty of rounded elements and light upholstery color options. Spy media reveal a white center console featuring 2 big cup holders, a wireless smartphone charger, and an electronic gear selector on the steering column. We're also able to spot a steering wheel similar to the new Santa Fe. It's evident that the second row will offer ample shoulder room for 3 adults, with eco-friendly and sustainably sourced materials expected throughout the cabin. Thankfully, Hyundai has opted for physical controls in places like the temperature adjustment and the infotainment volume. Buyers can also expect wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is unavailable in current Ioniq series vehicles. We're expecting the Hyundai Ioniq 7 to have the same core components as the Kia EV9, which is its closest platform mate. We're expecting 76.1 and 99.8 kilowatt-hour batteries, which can be charged to 80% in around 25 minutes. The Ioniq 7 will come exclusively with the NACS charging port in the US, meaning customers will be able to charge it using more than 12,000 Tesla superchargers and thousands of Electrify America chargers. The rear-wheel drive configuration is expected to use a 214 horsepower motor. As for the all-wheel drive version, we're expecting the combined output of the dual-motor system to exceed 350 horsepower. As for range, the entry-level configuration should do about 230 miles, whereas the long-range model should comfortably achieve 300 miles. Range figures for the all-wheel drive versions should hover at around 280 miles on a single charge. We are not expecting a full-blown Ioniq 7N in the near future, but an inline version with sportier styling looks like a certainty. The South Korean media have it on good authority that Hyundai will begin production of the Ioniq 7 at the Asan plant in July 2024. As per a recent report on Korea Herald, the necessary tooling and assembly line facilities for the Ioniq 7 will begin to come into place towards the end of this year. We're expecting the Ioniq 7 to be released in the US in the second half of next year, with the initial units imported from the Korean factory. Prices should start north of $50,000 US, with the top-end model likely to cross $70,000 US. The Ioniq 7 will compete with the Kia EV9, as well as forthcoming 3-row electric family SUVs from Ford and Toyota beginning in 2025. What are the features that you feel are must-haves in the new Ioniq 7? Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you guys in our next video.